Today on the channel, we're on the Attak with the Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe exclusive Blast Attack.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe exclusive, this time with another Origins favorite in Blast Attack. But for all your Blast Attack needs and a whole lot more, Mattel Creations, the only place to get this one as of right now. But for everything else Masters of the Universe, hit up jaystoysandgames.com, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And this came up last week as I'm filming this on Mattel Creations. And here we are 4 days later. It is here. Always enjoy that. Don't like the long pre-order business. We get our figure announced and we get it in hand. That's the way. That is the way, Mandalorian style. And the way we're going to do this unboxing, guess what? We're going to do it like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And as a kid, I never had Blast Attack. First ever Blast Attack figure I had was in the Classics line. You know I'm a Classics guy. We'll bring that one out in a little bit here. But Blast Attack, another one of the original ones a lot of people are waiting for, and we're finally getting it here. Many years. How many years has it been since Origins began? 6 years, something like that. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We'll see where it ends up finishing up. We still got some more to go, but we'll see. You know what Jerry Reed says, Todd McFarlane? Yeah, we won't go into it. But we do got the Origin style packaging here, removable packaging on this one, which is always fun. Blast Attack, always got the little graphic here mixed in with these creation exclusives. Of course, if you got your collar on, you could have got this early at Club Grayskull. Shout out to the club over there. A lot of good guys in that club, Todd. A lot of good guys. And a couple of gals, too. It's not just a total sausage fest, but there's a few gals in the Club Grayskull, but mostly guys. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Looking good here. It does say Evil Blast Apart Robotic Warrior, Modern Posing Retro Play. New for 25. Wait a minute, it's 26. There must have been some delays with this guy. I wonder if it involved the Tarifs, Todd McFarlane. Was this supposed to come out the end of last year? I'm not exactly sure, but it does say 25. But here we are in 2026 with this in hand. Now, Blast Attack is always a weird one for me. I guess officially he's part of the Snake Men, isn't he? Isn't he a Snake Men guy? But I always kind of think of him as a Horde guy for some reason. I don't know, just a little bit after my Masters time as a childhood, I guess. On the back, well, I guess he's got the Snake Men back there, so I guess I am right. He is a snake guy. So you got King Hiss there, and it looks like we got an unknown friend from the Snake Men. I don't think that guy's got a name, does he? Wouldn't be shocked to see him in a pack in the future. We've seen that the last couple of years, which have been a lot of fun. Rotar and Twistoid over here, so they're a little Easter egg. You know those are coming sooner rather than later. You got them on the background. But we got Blast Attack doing Blast Attack things, and we're going to get them out of the package, and we're going to find out what all the fuss is about with this one. And as I said, I never had the original figure when I was a kid, so see you later, goodbye. I guess this will have to do. This will have to do. We do get the comic book, if I can get it out. Can I whip out my comic book? Let me get those trusty scissors here. Gonna need those for the twist ties. It is Mattel, after all. They love their twist ties. See you later. Goodbye. We got the comic book here. The Paradigm of Power. Okay, we got Scareglow on there. Blast Attack. Ninjor. Mosquitor. Got a lot of friends in here. A lot of friends. Skeletor. It's like a bad guy episode is what we got going on with that one. So we got that there. Got Blast Attack doing Blast Attack things. I am not sure what these accessories are he comes with. But you know what? We're going to find out really soon. We're going to find out really soon if we can get through all these twist ties. And man, there's a lot of twist ties this go around. So we do get a little pump for him there. I wonder what that pump's for. Todd, I saw you the other day. I came down here. You didn't hear me come down the steps, and you had your pump out. It was a wild thing. I've never seen anything like that in my life. But Todd pumping away from the couch. But here we are, Blast Attack. Are we almost there? Are we almost there? And of course, his weapon got to be locked in twice with the twist ties for the weapon. Extra dangerous, I guess. And oh my gosh, twist tie on the foot. You know, these unboxings are turning into 50% twist tie, 50% figure is what we got going on. I don't want any of these on the carpet, that's for sure. See you later. Goodbye. And we got just a menagerie of twist ties right here. Just so much. So many twist ties. There's about a pound right there off this figure, I do think. But let's dive into it here. Let's see what's going on. What does it say here? Look at these instructions for this as well. Oh my goodness. To play. Attach trigger cable. Okay. Oh, you just attach it and it's like a bomb. It's like a dynamite bomb is what this is. So you just plug this into the back of him and I guess you hit the button and he just blows up. Well, we're going to find out right here at the table. We're going to see how that works. But let's start with this accessory here. Looks like a very scientific weapon. I don't even know what you call this. I guess some kind of an axe on the end. Very strange weapon, but he had this in the past as well. But it's all in red, is what it is. You do get your little pump right here. I don't feel, I guess I figured there was going to be air shooting out of it, but no, it's just like a little button that shoots out. So bam, you just detonate. And almost, what's that one movie? Is it like Old Country for Old Men or something? What is that, Todd? Where the guy walked up to him? Was it Javier Bardem or something like that? I saw it once way back in the time where I was in film class and I had to watch that movie in film class. But he'd walk up with that like cattle thing, he'd just get him in the side of the head and, boop, and then it'd be out cold. Kind of reminds me of one of those. Maybe. But we're going to dive into it here. We're going to see if this actually does work. Plugs in the back easy enough here. And he's just hanging around, just chilling. And bam, look at that. He's split right in half right here at the table. Unbelievable. I'm here for that. I like that. That's something that's missing in toys a lot of time. That's pretty fun. And goes back together very easily. Kudos to Mattel. This is a fun one right here. I like this. So he's not going to fall apart on you, anything like that. But if you give the secret key into the back, and then you just wait there, you know, like you tell a little kid, oh, you want to touch my figure? And then right as he's touching it, oh, you broke it. What are you doing? You could do one of those kind of things. But I'm here for that. I think this is pretty darn fun. I think that is a pretty cool feature here for Blast Attack. I like on the inside that you got like robotic guts in here too. So a lot of detail on this one. A bit more of a deluxe figure than we usually get. Obviously a new mold for this as well, which is always cool to see. So I like this a whole lot. This is a good one. As of right now, we're only in February 2026, but I'm saying it right now, a top 10 origin figure of 2026. A top 10er right here. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? What? Yeah, we've only had one other one. Well, that's true. That's true. Will we even get 10 this year? Well, we'll call it a top 5. How about that as well? But let's dive into it here. Very robotic, kind of creepy face. Got like a teal face going on. Got some red eyes. You know they're devious if they got red eyes. I think those are some glasses on the top of his helmet, at least some red lenses there. Got the black helmet going on. Very robotic-like on the body, of course, all over the place. Almost looks like a speed gauge right there. Robotic arms on him down into the green. He's got the He-Man hitchhiking hands, and I believe these are new hands as well. So a lot of newness with this figure. I'm here for that, no doubt about it. Got a belt there, of course, and the belt just is the first thing to blow. It's like a big fat guy at a buffet. Oh, the old country buffet. Oh, great times. I miss the KFC buffet. That was the lifeblood of my college days. There was one in I've only seen 2 KFC buffets in my life, and my college outside of there had one of them. And that was a nice meal. I also worked at a grocery store throughout college, of course. Honed my bread Jesus ways there once upon a time. But it was like $2. They gave $2 discount meals, and they only paid you like $7.50 an hour. But you're like, well, if I do the math, I can eat here for $2 for every meal. So you kind of save money that way. So it was like I almost got paid more than I did. You guys know what I did. Why am I talking about? Why am I talking about this? But he's got a belt. He's got a belt. And then you got robotic type legs down here, and you got the green boots and the green hands, everything going on. Now articulation, arms all the way around here. Single jointed elbow, side to side, up and down. Hands back forth, side to side. Head back forth, side to side. No waist articulation, surprisingly enough, on this one. Maybe not. You do get the big splits going on if you need to. Goes up for the big boot. Single jointed knee, a little side to side. Boot cut, looking good. Ankles up and down. So an amazing figure. New technology here for the Origins line. And then smooth joints, which we always don't get. Sometimes the knees fight you and stuff. All around, a very, very strong figure is this Blast Attack. I like this one a lot more than I anticipated, too. So kudos to the Mattel Masters team on this figure. I really like this one. This is fun. This is something as a kid you would really enjoy playing with. And who are we fooling? As an old man of 75 years old, I enjoy this as well. So not a bad piece of business. And we do got the Classics version here. You guys know I'm a Classics guy at the end of the day. And you got that iconic weapon. They've remastered it right there. Looking pretty darn good, if you ask me. Very, very fun. Obviously more detailed in the Classics world, but still very, very fun. And am I dreaming, or is there a Masterverse figure of this thing on the books? I could be dreaming that. But I like this figure a lot. Kudos to the Mattel team once again. A fun one, worth the pickup. Maybe you want to long game it. We've seen a lot of the Mattel stuff from Masters online go to clearance or discount, or they have a sale. Maybe you want to wait for one of those. But if you're dabbling in the Origins stuff, this is a fun one to pick up. It feels different, looks different. It just feels a little bit more special than a lot of the other stuff. And we got a lot of good stuff from the Masters team, but this one feels just a little notch above, in my opinion. So I really like this one, as I've said repeatedly. So there you go. There's Blast Attack. What's your guys' thoughts? You picking up Blast Attack? You need Blast Attack? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel. Early access to the videos, early access to the podcast, glamour shots, exclusive videos, everything over there. Check it out if you have not already. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for Blast Attack, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Yeah!